Hey everybody, and welcome back to Critical Crafting. This is Dylan, your crafting DM here. Today I'm going to share with you how to make some super cool galaxy terrain. And the reason that I made this was because our party ranger was sent to the Far Realm, which is sort of like this outer space region, and I wanted to make something that would kind of work for that, and then also for something like, you know, maybe you're playing Star Wars, or you've got Starfinder, or Spelljammer or something, and I think this could look pretty cool for you. So without further ado, let's get crafting. I start with my cut and gridded installation foam. If you need to know how to do this, check out my Crafter's Guide to Everything video. The next thing I do is apply a black bomb with some apple barrel black paint, and I just put a couple of coats on there. I had been doing 8x8 sheets for most of my terrain, but I've kind of switched to taking 4 of those and putting them all together into 16x16 inch boards. This is a lot easier to work with when you're playing and doesn't move around a lot. Onto the paint. I start with some purple iris and just kind of lay that down in some haphazard lines. I then take a sea sponge and just dab that all over the board, trying to spread it out a little bit, but keep some of it concentrated more in the center and then feather out near the edges. Then I take some of my true blue apple barrel paint and go along the inside and the edges of that purple. I'm building from darker to lighter colors as I go, and feather those as well. What I mean by feathering is just laying down lighter areas of the sponge so you don't pick up as much paint and there's little splotches of like tiny wispy clouds. Add in some of the matte white. This is going to help to highlight things and give us a sense of depth. Put those closest to the centers of the shapes that you've already made. It's okay if your sponge kind of mixes some of the paint together. Here you'll see I've mixed some of the blue and the white, and it actually helps to make things feel a little more cohesive. Lay down a thick layer of the white paint in the center, really bringing out that highlight, and feather around. I noticed that I was getting a little too many highlights, so I used the parrot blue to kind of blend things together a little bit, and then feathered out from the center. The next step is hard to see, but essentially you're going to take your finger and flick the bristles of your brush with a little bit of paint on it to create star effects.
Stars in your multitudes, scarce to be counted.
At this point, it's looking pretty good, but I want to bring out my highlights. So just using a brush, I take some of my white and some of that parrot blue and just put it in the center of the different cloud shapes that I've made, kind of feathering out as I go. And then I use my sponge to sort of soften things up. At this point, I'm kind of working backwards, using my darker colors, so adding in more purple, more black, and then blending those in. Now that the painting is done, I can put in my LED lights. This is not a necessary step, but I wanted something that looked really out of this world. All I'm doing is pushing those lights through and then gluing them in random spots around the board. You can use fairy lights or LED strips for this, and some of them twinkle, which is pretty cool. Check the front of the board and pull out any insulation foam that's left. Finally, take some black or purple paint and fill in those areas, so there isn't any of that blue insulation foam showing. With that, you are done and have some super cool galaxy painted terrain to play some of your space related games on. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do like and subscribe to this channel. We'll see you all next time.